Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me is my good friend, Dr. Fat Packer. Hey there, Doc. Say hello to our wonderful audience.
Well, guten Tag to you. Hello, everybody. Have a lot of fun today because we certainly will.
Yes, we do, except when we're grumpy, which is rare. And down below me is homeless Charlie. You're looking lovely today, Charlie. Say hello to our amazing video fans.
Well, hello to our amazing video fans.
Now, what we do, folks, is we tell jokes and you laugh. Okay, you laugh and you laugh and you all everybody laughs. But before we tell jokes, we just go round and round tell jokes. But before we do, we have a point of conversation between us. All right, so you stay out of it. The point of conversation for this week is, Dr. Fatpecker, why don't you tell us what the point of conversation is?
Well, I would love to, but I left all my notes in the operating room. But I think it was the very first one was, what would you say to a stranger as you passed him on the street that would be very, very weird?
Very weird, I think you used the word creepy.
Or creepy.
Okay. So, we'll start with you, Doc. What would you say? What creepy thing would you say to a stranger?
As I'm walking toward him, I'd have my cell phone out.
Yeah.
When I'd start to describe him over the phone, just to nobody, I said, yeah, he's coming along now. He's got a red t-shirt on and shorts on his sneakers. Yeah, I've got him in view there. He just passed me. So
now that would be creepy. I mean, if I was the stranger walking down the street, I'd be running. Homeless Charlie, what would be the creepiest thing you could say to an absolute stranger as you're passing him down the street?
Well, I would be walking in the same direction as the stranger, and like Doc, I would have my cell phone to my ear.
Yes.
And say, hey, Norm, Jesus, I need some help. I put her body in my car trunk. Now where do I get rid of it?
Well, I think that would be creepy.
Yeah.
Well,
what do you have for us?
Well, the creepiest thing I would say, if especially if it was a guy, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm walking down the street, I'm passing this absolute stranger, and I would say, excuse me, sir, but what is your underwear size?
Now you got the creepy part down good.
That's pretty creepy. Dr. Fat Packer, tell us a joke.
Ooh, well, I got to tell you, the last time I took a plane ride, I was sitting behind these two guys. And one of the guys obviously thought a lot of himself. He must have thought he was some kind of genius or something,
Yeah.
When he was talking to the guy next to him, and you could tell the guy next to him wasn't very smart. So the guy decides to try to play a game with him. He says, look, every question I ask you that you don't know the answer, you have to give me $5, But if you ask me a question and I can't answer you, I will give you $500.
Hey.
And the guy goes, oh, okay, I can play that,
I'm in.
So the genius guy goes and says, now, let me see. How many continents are there in the world? And the other guy sits thinking and goes, boy, I don't know. Here's your $5, Says, okay, now I ask a question. What animal stands on 2 legs but sleeps with 3? And the genius just tries and he can't seem to get the answer. And he goes, oh, I guess I owe you $500. And he pays $500. And he goes, that was a very good question there. But by the way, what was the answer? And the idiot goes, well, here's your $5.
Oh.
I'll talk faster next time. Go ahead. That's fine.
That's probably the shortest joke you've ever told.
Oh, I can do better.
Almost, Charlie. Tell us a short joke.
Well, I told my ex-wife the other day that the mailman had claimed that he had sex with every woman on the block except one. And my ex said, it's probably that stuck-up broad across the street.
Well, hey guys, I got a new job.
Oh, wonderful. Where are you working now?
I started last night. I got a new job as a Chippendale.
Are you Chip or Dale?
Now, folks, for those of you who don't know what Chippendale is, they go to girls' bachelorette parties and they take off their clothes. It's disgusting. Well, after last night, they told me I was fired. You know why?
No, pray tell.
They said one of the requirements was I was going to have to work out. And I said, up this. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Okay, I saw a statistic the other day. Exaggerations went up last year by like 1,000,000%.
Whoa, really? I like that joke. Almost Charlie. Oh,
Well,
hold it. I have a phone call coming in.
Oh my goodness.
do we stop?
I know, I think you should go anyways. He's not going to listen to us.
Actually connected too, so we're famous around wherever they were calling from.
Well,
Where were we? Are you telling me?
Oh my God. Did we invite somebody already and they're calling in already?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Whose turn is it?
Homeless Charlie's.
well, Japanese scientists have invented a camera with a shutter that operates so fast that it can capture an image of a woman with her mouth shut.
Oh, almost Charlie. You are in trouble on that one.
But listen, if you're a woman who just got upset, remember, it's just a joke. Of course, there's no camera that fast.
We're doomed. We're off Twitter.
Come back.
We're off Facebook. We're off YouTube. Nice going there, Homeless Charlie. Well, last year, gentlemen, I joined the Procrastinators Club, but we haven't met yet. So,
Of course not. There you go.
Dr. Fatpacker, go for it.
I don't know. Right now, I'm having some problems. I'm having amnesia and deja vu at the same time.
Amnesia and deja vu.
I think I've forgotten this before.
I think I forgot this before. Excuse me.
He has one of the greatest fake laughs I've ever heard.
Thank you very much, sir. Homeless Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, my friend told me that she wouldn't eat beef tongue because it came out of a cow's mouth.
Yeah.
So I gave her an egg.
Well, let me see
Good for
here.
you.
We're going to lose all the blondes here. A blonde is visiting a farm. And he said, the blonde says to the farmer, excuse me, but why doesn't that particular cow over there have horns? And the farmer said, well, Blondie, that particular cow doesn't have horns because it's a horse. That is the worst joke I've ever told. Dr. Fatpacker, tell a better joke.
So I was in court the other day just to visit. I like to go there once in a while and see how the lawyers are doing, And this repeat offender came in. And the judge says to him, wait a minute, haven't I seen you here several times before? And didn't I tell you I never wanted to see you in here again? And he looks up at the judge and goes, yes, Your Honor, that's exactly what I told the officer, but he insisted I come anyway.
Oh, that officer just doesn't listen. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I was in Walmart the other day and I complained to one of the clerks. I said, don't get pissed at me if I forget to scan something. You literally gave me no training before making me a cashier.
That's right. Gosh darn it. I would be upset too. By golly. That's what I would. But there's a notation on growing old. I went to my doctor and he said, we got to see, how your flexibility is. He says, touch your toes. And I said, what? He said, touch your toes. I said, look, Doc, if the good Lord had wanted me to touch my toes, he would have put my toes on my knees. So shut the hell up. Dr. Fatpacker.
I was in this bar last week. It was so funny. One of my buddies in there, he says, he goes to the bartender and he says, hey, pour me a stiff one. I just had another fight with the little woman. And the bartender says, oh, yeah? And how did this one end? Well, I'll tell you right now, when it was over, I had her down on her hands and knees. Says, oh, really? Yeah, she was saying, come on out from under that table, you coward.
Oh, you told her. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Almost Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, you know, I've often been asked, what do you old folks do now that you're retired? Well, I'm lucky to have a chemical engineering degree, and one of the things I enjoy most is converting beer, wine, and vodka into urine. I do it every day, and I really enjoy it.
I bet you are very good at that. Well, this restaurant owner guy died.
Oh, I know.
And he was so skinny.
How skinny was he?
He was so skinny that they only gave him one pallbearer, and the pallbearer was his head waiter. Get it?
Head waiter?
Dr. Fatpacker, last one.
Oh my goodness. Well, homeless Charlie was worried about things to do. You know, I've got a couple of things that you can do just to kind of keep you busy here.
Yeah.
Like 5 days in advance, tell your friends you can't attend their party because you have a headache.
That reminds me of my ex-wife.
There you go.
That's an entirely different story. Last one there, homeless Charlie.
Well, the other day, my girlfriend said she missed me. Well, normally that would be good, but now she's reloading.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here's my last one. It's a song, gentlemen. You ready?
Oh, no, I'm not. My sound is still
I
on.
heard it over the weekend. It's the dumbest song in the world, but here it goes.
Excited.
Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. I just can't get enough of those homegrown tomatoes. There's only two things that money can't buy: true love and homegrown tomatoes.
Wow, that was wonderful.
Well, I had another one. It was called mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes, but it sounded too much like the other one.
Oh, there you go. Homegrown
Hey,
potatoes.
speaking of mashed potatoes, do you know the difference between mashed potatoes and pea soup?
No.
Anybody can mash potatoes.
Well, that's disgusting. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're done until next video. But oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. We're going to invite a famous celebrity to be on our next video. And Dr. Fatpacker, I don't know if I can do that. Yes, we can. Who are we going to invite for next week's video?
Well, I thought maybe Harvey Korman. I always loved him on TV.
Harvey Korman, I want you to call in right now or go to funnyoldguys@gmail.com. We want you to touch base with us
Hold on a minute.
What?
I think my daughter just called me and she said Harvey Korman is dead.
He's dead?
When did
Really?
that happen? Oh, never mind.
Well, we can't invite Harvey Korman. Okay, how about Paul Harvey? No, he's dead.
He's dead too.
How about Harvey the Rabbit? Nobody will even know what I'm saying. Anyway, hey.
Oh, Harvey the Rabbit. Yeah.
We're inviting nobody next week because we screwed the whole thing up. So, this is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you're going to hear and see. And I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell and his 3 famous words.
Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen to everybody. And please don't forget, subscribe. That's 3 times that you got to remember that, okay? Keep it up.
Okay, and we take the last farewell down to Homeless Charlie. Say goodbye to our exciting all-gender fan club.
Well, goodbye to our all-gender fan club.
That's it, close enough. Everybody wave
David,
goodbye,
what is
and we're
that?
gonna see you down the road. Everybody wave goodbye. Hey, wave goodbye. We're
Yeah, I'm
gonna see you
waving, I'm
later.
waving. How about that, Dad?